We need food. Fuck. Hold on.
Hey.
Morning.
Good morning.
I haven't had my coffee.
Maybe I should get into coffee.
Hey. You know, I got called into Turner's office because of those two guys in the jaywalking situation.
Interesting.
Yeah. You know, one of them
Hey.
tried claiming I called them a shithead, which isn't even something I ever say.
I'm putting this conversation on hold. I have important information.
All right, what's up?
Yes, Flop.
I received a phone call today.
I just want to, before Rhodes, the two people that I talked to before this, I'm guessing are about to tell me the same thing that you're about to. But go ahead.
Hello?
He's not dead.
Hello?
Who's screaming in the lobby?
He wants his big dog.
Well, I'm here.
He wants his big dog, Barrick. Hello? Who's here? Yes?
An inquiring civilian.
Hello? Oh, good morning. Hello? How
Mr.
can I
Rhodes,
help?
I'm here to witness. Yeah. Hey,
here to
You get
witness
out here?
what?
Oh, okay.
you a little sleepy?
I haven't had my coffee. Yeah,
Okay,
I could
well,
really use that espresso machine.
Well,
Can we get
guess
like an
what's
advance
coming.
on that?
Sure.
Perfect. Okay.
I'll pay for it out of my own pocket. Hey, listen. I was told that I'm allowed to witness your guys' meeting if I wanted to.
Oh, wait. Who told you that? I don't want to get in trouble.
An ex-cop named Malton. He said traditionally mayoral candidates were allowed to sit in.
Oh, so the only person who is on duty right now that would be able to approve that is Slacks.
Oh, is he on duty?
Yeah.
Right now? I can call him.
Yeah. If you wouldn't mind. Listen, I already got called into the office yesterday.
I don't want to get you in trouble.
I got called into the office yesterday. I almost got dapped up.
Hey, Captain.
I didn't even do nothing wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong. That's the thing. Stop it. Oh, hello?
All right, if I come in, right?
I don't actually know. That's gonna be a
yeah, I attended in the morning. He's told us that we could attend like one of the early meetings. And I attended this morning, but I don't think anyone was there that I could really prove it. But
yeah, that's gonna be a decision left up to one of the captains, and the only one available at the moment is Slacks. He's not here yet. He's blonde, and he looks important. So if you see him, ask.
would you like me to wait in the lobby?
Yes, because we would get in trouble if you weren't intended to be here but were. Let me go ahead and unlock that for you.
No, he is. He's a cop. No, he's a civilian. You know, I don't hand out fucking cop. No, I don't care. He's a deranged madman who's out in Antarctica. Don't give him my fucking number.
Do not call that man deranged.
He's not deranged.
He's just a little guy.
He's a deranged, crazy person out in Antarctica. Don't give people my number.
Oh.
Yeah, no, yeah. I don't
Talking
give
about
anybody
Bob.
else. I don't give anybody
Sterwin.
else numbers. Bob was like the exception because he was like.
Wait, was he a cop?
Did you get any more information about the stabbing and Senior Buns?
Bob was
rats?
a cop. Yeah.
No.
Oh.
So I was talking to Sunny Brooks. She basically was like, "Oh, so apparently the rats, that group, has been harassing Senior Buns. So Sunny was like, okay, be careful. The rats might come in here, so be careful and be ready."
Right.
And I explained, it sounds like you're telling them to defend the property, and you understand that you're not protected at that point by legislation. You are then just assaulting people with a deadly weapon. So apparently they arrived, the rats had weapons, and then the Senior Buns employees defended themselves and stabbed 5 people.
So I spoke with 6 of them at the hospital. They claim they have a common occurrence where they come down to Senior Buns and they ask for
do you have
cheese.
food? I'm hungry.
This time
I
around,
don't,
they came for cheese. They were met with melee weapons.
Cornwood, do you
and
have
they were
food? I'm
instantly
hungry.
attacked. And then they tried to
asked-
fight back, and that's how they all got stabbed.
They
I'll take that as
quote
a no.
unquote ask for cheese with fucking melee weapons in their hands.
Hold up. I'm gonna intervene real quick.
Sorry,
McNoll,
give me
did you
one
remember the
second.
guy? No, you're fine. Do you remember the individual that we interrogated? Is this the same group of people?
Well, I'm sorry, brother. I have been.
No, you're fine. Do you remember we interrogated that guy because the
Eric, do you have food?
guy had fled.
No,
We brought
I'm
him
also
in to
hungry.
question him in the interrogation room, and he said that he had a bag and he had
no,
a
I
bottle
think
of
that's
cheese.
maybe it's the same individual, but I think he was just a crackhead.
McNulty, do you have food?
Okay.
I'm starving.
All right.
I don't, but there's the vending machine.
Oh, you know what? You're right.
Hey guys.
Right. Oh, thank you.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
civilian.
Good morning.
Sir?
Y'all want to take a
Greetings.
seat? We're gonna get started here in probably 5 minutes.
Okay.
Where the fuck did you get food?
Where did you guys? How did you guys get in?
Okay.
We went ahead and let them
They're
in.
invited to the meeting.
Oh, okay.
Okay, great.
Well, welcome to the meeting.
Hello.
Also,
Thank
Alex,
you. Thank
happy-
you.
Are they new
happy
hires?
Happy's right here.
Well,
Oh shit! I didn't
Max
see
is
him.
running for mayor.
Mm-hmm. This is my
Um,
campaign manager, Ash.
Oh, no, Ash is.
Oh, was that Ash?
Screaming right now.
Oh, Ash.
Wait, what happened to?
How are you, darling? How are you doing?
Yeah, wait, what happened to Juno? I thought
Yeah,
Juno
what
was your
happened to
campaign
Juno?
manager.
Well, I have multiple. They're all very talented.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Are you like the people's campaign manager? Is that what this is?
She's my partner in grime.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Hold up, I,
She's
ain't
also,
I pulled you
she's
over
part
with
of
someone
the,
else, not her.
The Annihilator. Ash the Annihilator.
Well,
Ash did.
respectfully, if I feel like I need to talk about something you don't need to hear, I'm gonna ask you to leave.
Okay, well,
That's completely
respectfully,
understandable.
I will double check with your captain before you kick me out.
How about we start with you, sir, first?
Yeah, I was just saying.
and
How about we
back?
start with them
Yeah,
first?
we'll,
and then
we'll start with them, and then
there's other things we need to
we'll
talk
go
about.
information that is not really sensitive, and afterwards we can focus on sensitive information afterwards.
Well, you guys don't trust us?
Well,
No, there's just-
Ash, he's
It's just
cheating
standard
on you.
procedure.
If he's your partner in grime, I pulled him over with someone else in a grime van. I don't want to be that guy, but
Well,
Okay.
I've
Oh,
also,
What do they mean?
I
What
don't
are
also
you-
to mean that guy, but I've also pulled over Ash with somebody else in a grind van.
no,
a
no,
second.
I'm. Well, hold up. I was saying
Yeah.
he was cheating. Now you're saying she's cheating.
What the
Are we,
fuck?
are we stirring?
listen, it's a Tuesday's cheat days, you know.
You know what? Stirring. Is it Sunday? Please tell me it's
It's
Sunday.
Sunday. It's
Oh,
Sunday.
Yep. Yep.
It's
It's
stirring
Sunday.
Sunday.
It's the Lord's Day. Are we gonna say a
It
prayer,
is the Lord's
guys?
Day.
Fuck.
Look, any of you know anything
What
about
about Cornwall?
Catholicism?
Does Cornwall- I'm a Catholic.
Are you?
Yeah. As of yesterday.
Congratulations.
What?
Thank
What's
you.
What happened
what's-
yesterday?
What sport your newfound Catholicism?
I started dating a Catholic chick.
Oh, be
Yeah.
careful. Be,
Oh my god, you're
careful.
you're changing immediately for someone?
Yeah, of course.
That sounds like a solid foundation to any
It does.
relationship.
Well, it shows that I'm willing to bend, you know?
as someone who grew up in Catholic Ireland, I'd be very, very careful about dating a devout Catholic woman.
Well, she said she has a 5-year-old in a boarding school, so
All
Good
right.
luck. Good luck.
thank you.
Well, lucky she knows how to.
I hope you like. I hope,
on the
hope you like
Lord's
wearing
Day.
ball gags.
I do.
Oh.
Right.
More power to you.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey, Mr. Cornwood, how about leading us in a prayer? Huh?
I would absolutely love to. Man,
Uh,
man, lead us in prayer.
What kind of
I'm-
prayer?
I don't know what to ask.
I mean, I'm telling you, Max, this ain't the same place it used to be. I know you.
Yeah,
weren't here
I am
before,
not
but-
comfortable with that. Gonna throw that out
I
there.
mean, we can't really force religion on people, clearly.
If they want to pray, they can pray, once the meeting's
I
over.
mean, we don't even do the
Oh,
damn
shit,
Pledge of
okay.
Allegiance here no more.
What
It's-
the?
it's
We
this
did
ain't-
when we
this-
got hired. Wait, what?
You took the oath. You don't remember?
We did it this morning.
we
Everyone's
did this
taking an
morning.
oath in here. You did
You
what
did the-
this morning? What'd you do this morning? Who said that?
We did the Pledge of Allegiance
Your mom.
to the flag of the United States of America.
All right.
Wait, I don't
Also
know
detect
this.
this.
Can you say it all?
Sorry.
Yeah, we also pledge allegiance
To
to
the
the.
Republic.
But
For which it stands.
one
That's
nation
not-
under
Under
God.
God.
Oh, excuse me.
Indivisible.
With liberty and justice for all.
And
And justice for all.
For
Well,
all.
there's a
Sorry, I
pace
had my
at which
hat
it
on.
needs to be said. Okay,
Well,
it's how you
okay.
can tell if someone's never heard it before.
Right. Hats off as well, please.
And what's
Ash.
the second pledge you do as well too? What is the second?
Take your
Uh,
hat off, Ash.
honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to
We're not
the
in Texas.
Yeah,
Texas,
we're in Los Santos.
one state under God. I know we aren't indivisible.
I only know the
with
Irish
liberty.
one, so
Well, we should all pledge allegiance to Texas because if it wasn't for
Yeah, he's
Texas,
home.
we wouldn't even be here.
yeah.
And
I,
all.
I only know the Irish one, and
Again,
that's in two.
I'm
You have to
still
learn that in
Canadian.
2 languages.
I'm so what?
Yeah.
Three
In
of
Ireland,
them.
you're in Ireland, you have to learn the Gaelic version and then the English version.
Yeah, I'm not bilingual. Sorry.
Wait, Gaelic?
I used
Yeah,
to know
Gaelic.
Spanish.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Gaelic.
What's Gaelic? It's it's
No,
Irish.
I,
You
I
call
know.
it
I know what
Irish.
Gaelic is. I said yeah, Gaelic.
It also depends, in Ireland, if it's a home game or an away game, they'll either sing the Irish national anthem. Technically speaking, we have 2 national anthems.
Who's your favorite Irish history person, historical figure?
Ooh. There's a couple of really good Dublin
I'll get us
Irish
started.
All
right.
Ooh.
Everyone take a seat, please. In a chair.
This Cap. Cap, I don't really like this
Good.
seat.
Yeah, no, none of them flop. You guys sit down.
Yeah, just what do you mean?
Take
You
a
don't
seat.
like? Just sit down.
Place your ass on the seat. There you go.
Okay.
What
okay.
the?
Chair.
Hey, it works. It works.
What the hell?
Thank you. Good deal. All right, we got a couple things we're gonna go over quickly here, and then we're gonna have a chat with one of the mayoral candidates in the back there, Mr. Thoroughbred. All
Hi
right.
guys.
Hello.
Hello.
So-
Hello.
Hello.
This is
Couple
Ash,
things we're
my
gonna be
campaign
covering.
manager.
Hi,
Hi,
Ash.
Ash.
We'll introduce everybody here in just a moment, okay? We'll bring you all up.
Sorry.
We're gonna cover a couple things real quick. Just real quick. In terms of report titles, we see people putting dates in them. Not sure why the dates are getting added. Let's just go ahead and get rid of the dates. Let's clean up our reports. Make that quick and simple. You can
It's
say
already,
something.
it states it in the report already in the NDT when you make
It's all
one, right?
part of it.
You're doing double work when you add the report on top of it as far as the title.
Good. Another part I want to bring up. We had a couple citizens come forward to us stating they Cornwood?
I'm sorry, Cap. My legs have a damn mind of their own. I don't know why that. I don't know
Got
why they were
restless
doing
legs.
that.
All right, just sort it out.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I think I have restless leg syndrome. I'm sorry, Cap.
Good deal. All right. We've had a couple citizens come forward and state that they've handed over things such as weed plants that were found, such as items they weren't sure what to do with. We need to be keeping track of these, right? We had a couple people request for follow-ups about these incidents, and there is nothing documented about them. We need a paper trail. If somebody comes up to you, hands you something illegal, something that might be of question, make sure we're documenting who gave it to you, if you can, if they give you a name. If they want to remain anonymous, so be it. Who gave it to you, where you're at, just something simple. It doesn't have to be this big, long report. Just
Oh,
have
you know
something.
what you could do, though?
Document
you know
it.
what you could do?
What do you
You
got?
could do a lost and found report, and in that section report, you can always add to it. So as people bring the stuff, you title it with the date and the officer involved, and you state a little paragraph what happened. That way we can follow up on a separate report, and we can link those reports together. So if there's an investigation, we can have that as the main body of the report.
Lost and found's good. I mean, if it's a weed plant, nobody's gonna claim it, right?
Right, but like I said, just something to where we can dump all that information into
trail.
it. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So we'll follow up with you. We'll probably have, I guess, a lost and found report that we could just do a quick, simple, what was found, and what you did with the item. Okay. So it's most likely we'll go into an evidence locker that it's going to be associated with. All right. Good.
Understood.
Carrying on. We have a new charge.
Ooh.
Everybody open up your MDTs. Robbery of a law enforcement officer.
I love that.
So we'll look at the charge together here for a moment.
Clears, why don't you read out loud for the class?
Robbery of a law enforcement officer. It's a 40-month charge worth $2,000 in fines. Any individual who unlawfully imprisons or kidnaps a law enforcement officer and steals government equipment and/or weapons in the process. This will include making unlawful entry into a law enforcement officer's vehicle and removing any government equipment and/or weapons.
Oh,
that's a juicy
Right.
one. I love that.
So a couple of things to note on this. It already includes the unlawful imprisonment or kidnapping. So we're not going to be stacking those charges on top, right? That's part of the charge, part of the requirement, right? As well as it has to do with our persons and our vehicles. So if people are going in our vehicles, taking police equipment, barriers, spike strips, anything you have stored that is government issued, that would fall under it as well.
Robbery of law enforcement officer.
It's great. The Slacks Act.
So possession charges will still be put on top of this. This is purely the act of the robbery. Any questions?
No.
Pretty
All right,
straightforward,
good
if
deal.
you ask me. Yeah.
And I believe hopefully everybody's already seen it. Also, our let me get the verbiage. We got the aggravated petty robbery and a petty robbery charge. Is everybody aware of those already?
Yes, sir.
I was not.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
It's in relation to the latest 31Bs we've been seeing a lot. where
Oh.
folks are mugging locals and
Pretty much
they're
robbers.
basically imprison the local and they go through their pockets. Usually take $5 to $7 cash. So it's not like a robbery involving a large amount of cash. It's small quantities, but the act of it is very violent.
So if we witness it, we know a weapon's involved. You got your aggravated petty robbery. That's how you get a petty robbery charge. You got to make sure that the difference between the two, which is a misdemeanor or felony, is the weapon being involved. Okay, I have gotten clarification on that. It is absolutely a weapon being involved. All right. Any questions on that?
Nope.
No, sir.
Good. One last thing I want to bring up before I hand it over to Slacks here is vehicle repairs. Seeing a lot of vehicles being put away, damaged. They're not being repaired. They're not being made ready to be pulled out by the next officer. They're not being fueled up. This is your formal warning here. Repair your vehicles. Make sure they're ready for the next officer that brings them out. Make sure they're fueled up. If they're not, we're going to start hitting people with DAPs.
What's
Everyone clear on that? Disciplinary action point there.
Oh, okay.
No, you're not allowed to make the joke. Dap me up. Not allowed.
No,
That's how you get an extra dap.
All right. Flex, put him's yours.
A couple things. Obviously, there's been an increase of people trying to rob police officers. I got robbed today. I'm right in front of the hospital by 3 individuals that had me at gunpoint. They're also, not gunpoint, sorry, a knife point. They're also getting smarter. They're taking clamps. They're applying to your cop car so you cannot pursue after them. Now, obviously, we are short-staffed. There's not a lot of officers, on duty. So asking people to partner up at the time being is not really an optimal solution as far as responding to calls. So just stay vigilant. Understand if you're taking a statement in public, maybe position yourself somewhere safe. So when we talk to that person, people can't roll up on you and hold you up and take your PD gear. Made a report about it. All description and all the information you need to know is there. If you come across anything like that, please notify myself and Officer Archer.
So you said that they're using car boots so that we can't
Correct.
pursue?
Yeah, they clamped my car,
Genius.
so I couldn't pursue after them.
I'd imagine you
Alright.
can easily articulate felony obstruction of justice if you did happen to catch people doing that. if they are intentionally hindering your ability to go after someone if they're using a car boot, right?
That is correct.
I'm going to make a major push for new legislation, making it illegal, regardless of whether or not a police vehicle is illegally parked, to be booted, impounded, or anything of the sort. Because unfortunately, sometimes people don't know what we're dealing with, all right? Sometimes our vehicles get pushed out of the way, but rarely ever is a police vehicle left somewhere. Like, what is the intent behind booting a police car legally? Keeping it in a spot where it shouldn't be? I'm trying to understand.
There's some folks been going around trying to extort others with a clamp as well. So hey, if you don't pay enough money, I'm not taking it off. So,
which is why I'm saying.
And that's happened to Ambos as well. We had an Ambo get clamped because the back tire was slightly on a red line yesterday.
Yeah, I had to deal with
ruthless.
Okay.
I had to deal with Pigeon.
Let me make one thing clear too, right? We are not above the law. If our vehicle is illegally parked, it may get clamped. Parked legally. I understand there's times where your vehicles will get hit. They'll be moved in positions. It's unfortunate. I mean, if it's an illegal spot and it gets clamped, you don't have your emergency lights on, you're going to be liable to pay for those fees when it comes to a clamp.
The only exception is when you get license sirens on. That's it.
I've got a question about that. Like, what gives the civilian the authority to clamp our vehicle? Like, even if it's on illegally parked, isn't it you guys that are supposed to enforce that?
The tow authority applies that as well, as far as I know. Now, when it comes to citing somebody for a citation, that's something a police like, right? But when it comes to impounding vehicles or towing vehicles illegally parked, a tow truck driver does not need a police officer for that.
Okay, because I remember like people like weren't allowed to tow government vehicles in it before, and I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if legislation laws come in, sure.
If it stops us from like doing our job or going on a call or something, then that's.
I have a solution. I have a solution.
What is your solution?
We have the ability to control the volume of our siren. We put it on very low.
Well, that would just be your life.
Hold on. Do we have the ability to control that?
No. No, it was.
Listen, if your siren's on, you're responding to three.
You made that very confidently put.
Yeah. I was so damn excited.
If you're on a scene, if you're on a scene, just leave your lights on.
Yeah, I mean, I've had my tow.
At that point, no one should touch it.
Correct. If they do, then obviously it's illegal.
If people are taking your car and it has lights on and you're operating in official duties, that is joyriding. They took the vehicle without permission. It's legally there. It's not legal to be moved. Right?
I still think there's a cruiser in the impound lot at the moment.
Probably.
I haven't been able to find Tommy Oliver or get his contact information.
Yeah, I'm fucking sick of people towing our cars when we're on scenes. It's
Well, you haven't. I've yet
bullshit.
to have that happen to me.
Is that illegal?
I mean, when our lights are on and we're on an active scene.
Yes.
So people are just rolling up and doing that shit to you guys?
Yes.
And that is a misdemeanor of joyriding.
And there's nothing we can do about it because if we're
I've
on an
had
active
somebody
scene, we're
also
not
clamp
at
my
our
cop
cars.
car at a scene. I was the one stabbing senior buns, and they tried to extort me. It was Pigeon.
Isn't that like government property though? Can you get them on like a felony?
I mean, depending on what's going on, of course, right?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I have an idea. Can we charge them with possession of government equipment?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I want to look at.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. If they prevent me, if they prevent me from doing something, could I not just charge them with obstruction?
Absolutely.
And possession of government equipment, because it is in their possession on their vehicle.
Well, no. Hear me out. Let's say my vehicle was, let's say it was struck, right? It's no longer an illegal parking spot, right? While we're not above the law, if that prevents me from going to my next call, is that not misdemeanor obstruction? What legal defense do they have?
Okay.
That's the other thing, yeah.
Government equipment would not fall under government equipment. If you look
Yeah,
at the definition,
government
it
equipment.
specifically states things.
Some tow drivers are responsible. They take pictures before towing, and they provide that when you ask them, is my car legally parked?
Good.
Obviously, what you said, roads happen often. Locals drive really crazy, and often not, they slam to our cop cars a lot, and they push them out the way. And then you walk out, and then your car is being towed, and there's a 78. What do you do?
I can't respond to the 78s, but I can arrest the scumbag who's booting my car. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that will be challenged in court. It's something that is a bit of a gray area that I would probably just follow your training, what you think is best, and see what happens with it, kind of thing. Because I don't know what the right answer is, depending on the circumstances you're dealing with, right?
I think we push for
I just don't see, I gotta be
legislation.
honest. I see absolutely no benefit in boots being given to the public in any way, shape, or form, nor given to us. There's no use for them.
It should be given to trusted individuals that do the job the right way, right?
I don't see a reason.
Maybe a
for
charge for improper use. I don't know.
Yeah, something like
I mean,
that.
hey, people
I don't
need
think
jobs.
I don't think anybody needs boots. They can
I
tow
disagree,
without
honestly.
boots.
I mean, I like the idea of the boots. I like the fact that people got jobs out there. It's just we need to not focus on only the bad ones because there's plenty good out there too, right?
What does the boot accomplish? It just holds the car there until it can be towed. Yeah.
Correct. I mean, because a lot of times what people do is they, okay, you try and tow my car, I'm gonna get inside of it and drive off. Have a good day, right? And the tow truck driver's stuck right there waiting for the car to be towed so he can get paid for the day, and people are just driving off.
I mean, the boots are, they're enforced by, like towing and those kind of sides of the government anyway. It's not usually enforced by government officials. It's usually just a towing company that spots it. Meter maid will spot it. Boots your car. You'll pay $60 to the government. You'll move on.
But I don't like that they have nothing written indicating what they can and can't do.
I agree on that. I agree on
there needs
that.
to be a set of rules that's placed as well as a price point, so that people aren't charging some ridiculous amount. Because who's to say that they don't walk up to you and say it's $2,500? The guy next to him does 500, right? They're pulling numbers out of their ass. There should be some sort of price point that they have to follow.
Maybe state laws come in saying, hey, this is what the maximum you can charge me for a boot on a car, maybe.
Right.
I agree. And you know what? If they start using offensive words in a public place, I'm gonna arrest them for disturbing the peace.
Which leads me to my next point, which is the mayor candidate in the back, Maximilian Thoroughbred. Come up here, okay? We got a lot of questions for you, sir.
Oh shit. Okay.
All right.
And his wonderful campaign manager, Ash Annihilator.
She prefers Ashley.
Ashley.
Yep, absolutely.
Really?
No, I lied. Hey
Hi.
guys.
Hello.
Hello.
I know most of you. I got McNulty. I think I saw here. Rhodes.
Oh, yeah.
We got
That's correct.
Cornwood. I know Cornwood's also running for mayor. I know Slacks.
Howdy.
And Mr. fucking other captain Wyatt.
Yep.
Wyatt.
My
Boom.
turn.
Nailed it. Hey, I mean, hit me with your
I forgot
questions,
my name
boys
already.
and girl.
What will you do about the issue we're having with tow truck drivers?
Well, like I said, charge him for the fucking felony, man. Get him with the possession of government equipment. Right?
Yeah, but you're just saying do your job, but what can you do for us?
Maybe we could facilitate a meeting between, the captains and the tow union. So that you guys can discuss, setting up an arrangement for them to stop doing that kind of thing.
I actually met the one of the leaders of the tow union the other night. I can make that happen.
All right.
I think that'd be great.
Right.
Would you consider trying to push for, ensuring that any police vehicle is, unless requested by a police officer, not okay to be booted or towed? Because, only bad stuff is going to come of that, surely, right? They're just preventing us from doing our job.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add
Perfect.
ambulances to that.
Yeah, true. Government vehicles. I think that I agree.
Yep. Yeah. I'm surprised it's not already super illegal, being honest. There's a lot of shit that kind of when we started over here in Los Santos kind of slipped through the cracks.
It does require our lights to be on or sirens.
Yeah. I mean, that's easy.
Oh,
right?
wait, hold on. I have a solution. We actually have a legal solution here. It states
Okay.
government vehicles with lights and or sirens are exempt. Keep your vehicle on with your headlights on. It does not state emergency lights. We're clear.
Oh.
Is that a loophole?
Sure
Might be a
is.
loophole.
I'm pretty sure our cars turn off as soon as you get out. Save fuel, you know.
Yeah.
True.
The things are pretty slow like that. Yeah.
They turn off. That's true.
I will make sure my hazards are on.
That counts.
True. Does count. I got a
Hey, what
question for
charge
you.
is this?
Oh, I have a question.
Unauthorized parking.
All right, McDonald, you go and I'll go afterwards.
You put your right or your left shoe on first.
Left shoe.
You struggle then to put your right shoe on just a tiny bit, like an extra second.
Yeah, I see. My logic. Thank you for the question, McNulty. By the way, my logic is simple. I like to help out the weaker foot because I'm right dominated, right? You know, my right foot is my kicking foot. So, you know, I try to help the little man first and get them up on their feet, and I take their burden on my shoulders and balance as well as I can upon my dominant in order to get the other one on. You know, I'm looking out for the little guy.
Like a my left foot situation. Okay, all right.
Are you a one tripper? You know, when you go to the grocery store and when you're bringing everything in, do you try to make sure everything gets in one trip?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
You ever?
Okay, now hold on. Can I piggyback on that question?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got 3 large bags of groceries, fruit, vegetables, right? But you've decided to buy an extra large pack of toilet paper because you don't want to do another trip, right?
Yep.
And you're holding 2 large bags in the left hand and 1 large bag in the right, and you're eyeing that extra large, like it's like
I know what you're talking about.
It's like 20 rolls of toilet paper. How are you going to angle that carry?
So sometimes I like to you know how you can like poke a hole in between the like you know how like they'll have like openings for like the toilet paper. I like poke a hole in the plastic.
Yeah.
I like to claw grip it with my I guess it would be my right hand in that situation.
I'm an under the arm guy. Like I would hook it under the arm and get my hand under the. All right. Okay. All right. You're a claw man. All right.
I'm a clawer. I'm a clawer. I'm a claw. I'm a clawer. I'm a clawer.
You know, I'm just gonna ask this public. I know we've had this conversation. Will you consider the purchase of an espresso machine for Mission Row? Caffeine is important.
That was my question. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, look.
I'm so glad I can ask.
You know what? As a gift to the boys in blue, I might even pay for one out of pocket.
Okay, hold up. Nah, look, this is bullshit. Okay.
That's
yeah. Hey, he ain't the only son of a bitch in this room running for mayor. You realize that, right?
Yeah, but it's his time. It's his time.
It's his time. So
You get every day, Cornwood. You get every day. Okay.
This is horse shit.
I'll ask you the same questions. Don't worry. Now, you know, consider, although you said you'd pay out of pocket, you know, let's talk like state budget stuff, right? If you had to put like a monetary value on like the cap for this espresso machine, how much we talking? You know, now keep in mind, I am going to be asking this to other candidates, okay? Because like the quality of our coffee and espresso related. I mean,
Are you guys all coffee heads in here? You guys all drink coffee?
No.
It's like half my diet.
So you guys do espresso or just drip coffee?
Both.
I can do both.
I'll do both. I prefer espresso.
Smoke. I don't really drink coffee.
Does anyone here drink coffee but not espresso? Okay, so we're going with espresso machine then.
Hell yeah!
I'm willing to bet, like, you know, like I know that you can get a good one with like the double. I don't want to call it pump, but like the thing where you put the cup under, right? There's a good one for $1,500 that I think we could work on here.
Right.
And
Yeah, that works.
Okay, all right.
That's
you can get 2 cups at once. Yeah.
I'm game.
Go on.
I know we spoke the other night about the PD equipment.
Is that Mr. Maple?
Yeah. Hello.
What's up, Maple?
I was
what
thinking it might be good to relay to the rest of the people here what your opinions were on that discussion that we had.
About which part of it?
About the equipment that we have and.
Oh, the
you would like to do to
CBPI
help us with
shit.
that.
Yeah. Okay. So you know what I heard the other day? Well, I'm gonna. I heard from Officer Maple here that he got into a traffic stop where someone backed into him and said, "Hey, how fast does your car go?" And then he told him, and then the guy goes, "Oh, well, this can go 180," and then he sped off.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, not good. Not good. Me personally, you know, no small surprise here. I was a little bit of I was a bad guy back in the day, 10 years ago ish. You know, before I got reformed in the penal system. And
what did you do?
A lot of stuff.
Like, what was the worst thing you did?
You ever see Speed, the movie?
I've seen both. Yes.
Like Adderall?
No, not Adderall. That is Speed though. No, like you know how like the bus has like the if this bus goes under 60 miles an hour, it's gonna explode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did that, but in Los Santos.
Put a bomb on a bus.
Yeah.
But you know what's important? What he's gonna do in the future, and that's make all of our lives a hell of a lot better.
Yep. And how are we gonna do that, Ash?
By working with everyone, coming together on a mutual ground and standing, hope to build a future that we can all be proud of.
In that future, communication is key, and that's why they call me Max the Communicator. What's good?
Can I piggyback on what I just asked?
Sure.
Have you made any kind of, I don't know, forward apology or any kind of show of signs to try and get the public transport union back on your side after putting a bomb on a bus?
Oh, fortunately, that particular union was dissolved when the government failed.
So you made no attempt?
Oh, I was opposed. I couldn't really make an attempt.
Don't worry. He said sorry in his heart, you know?
But not out loud.
Well, I mean, I would. I've met people that were on the bus. I didn't kill anyone. They got maimed.
Okay. All right. Carry on.
Yeah. Fuck, what was I going to talk about? Oh, yeah, there's a... So, before I answer your question, sir, the CVPI stuff, I heard from Wyatt here that you guys kind of like repossessed your CVPIs from the scrapyard, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. And they've got a top speed of around like 119 if you're lucky ish, right?
With the wind to your back.
Yeah.
Going downhill, we could hit 140, but only downhill.
That's not necessary.
So that's a huge fucking problem. And the sooner that we can look, speaking from a criminal's perspective, back in the day, I didn't want to get chased by someone who had no chance to catch me, right? You know, I was a little bit of an adrenaline junkie. I like people kind of up my ass a little bit, you know, a little tug of war. I was a bit crazy. And you know, I understand the mentality of these people very well, and I understand your mentality as a result. Therefore, one of the first things that I'm going to do is make sure that you guys can compete with the cars that they're out there stealing right now, most importantly, and the cars that they are able to purchase brand new, as opposed to you guys who are getting your shit secondhand, third hand sometimes from the scrapyard, so on and so forth. What does that mean exactly? Does that mean a new kind of car? Perhaps. Is it going to be a hyper powerful Interceptor of old? No. But it's going to be able to compete. And me personally, once again, speaking from the perspective of someone who was out on the streets back in the day, wouldn't be very fun for me. Knowing that you guys were driving around essentially a crippled horse.
Yeah, clubs outpace us right now.
That's terrible. That's the tiny little manual car, right?
Yeah.
They do fine. Not that bad.
Yeah, I heard you guys struggled to get into second. Like it's like huge. It's a huge fucking issue.
That's not untrue.
When I say one time I tried to chase someone, I was in first gear for 20 seconds before the car decided, you know what? We can go into second now.
And I got it to 140.
I didn't see the car. I don't even know where it went. I couldn't chase it.
It's just you then.
You know, I have a more hard-hitting question.
Go on.
Budget.
Well, before that, that is the top of my priorities right now, is to make sure that you guys have cars that function well. That is on the top of my list. Please, Mr. Rhodes.
Will you be, you know, assisting the police department with the budget? And in addition to that, will that budget accommodate, you know, vehicle repairs? Because I'm not sure if you're aware, but yesterday I went to Mosley's. I was told, hey, listen, sorry. Yesterday, the repair cost for this was $600 and some odd. Today, it's $1,560.
They up the prices again?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I saw a Group 6 van in there. Their repair cost was like $4,700.
What?
Huh?
Yes.
The price of parts went up.
Oh, God.
Threefold,
Lovely.
It's even worse than it was at the beginning.
Yeah.
By at least 2 times, it sounds like. I had a huge repair bill. So I did some sanitation work. Who knows about these parts? Like in
Not
particular?
me.
Like where are they getting these parts
All
from?
I know is that they said one part across, $1,560. I don't know how many parts that is, but that many parts is that price.
I will.
Hell, I can expand on this a little bit if y'all want me to.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, as it seems, over at Mosley's, they're charging us $85 a part. They said there's a contract that we can sign, like some kind of exclusivity clause, whatever, that will go work with them, and they'll sell us at $75 a part. They said they haven't gotten a response. They've been waiting on it. So I don't know who they sent it to exactly and whatnot. But I spoke with Mary over at Mosley's today, and she said she's just waiting. She's gonna have a damn whole ordeal ready for us if that's what we're interested in.
Sounds
So
good to me.
The way Mosley's works is that they buy their parts from the fella there, right? I think
The
Turner.
importer,
We were
yeah.
talking to them a bit today. And they said something about today that they were able to get like a stockpile of things at a cheaper price, I think. But over time, they need to buy the parts, and they cost more. And depending on the skill of the mechanic, I believe some parts are cheaper than others. So a more skilled mechanic will be able to get parts cheaper than a less experienced mechanic. So it kind of fluctuates.
I can tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to delegate some budget for, I mean, ideally in a perfect world where I do become mayor, budget for a better car. You guys are going to have to set up somebody to be a liaison between the mayor's office and you guys to dole out the cash set aside for vehicle repairs. But that's definitely something that is possible and would be very easy to ratify. It's something I'm for personally.
All right.
How like on average, assuming you guys are doing I don't know, 6 shifts a week, okay, that's pretty excessive. Who here like Mr. Rhodes, for example, do you work every night?
Just about, yeah.
How much have you had to pay this week for repairs?
So the repairs prior to weren't that expensive. If I had to guess with the new pricing, I would probably say repair costs on average are probably going to be about $3,000 a day.
Oh my God.
Yeah. One part across was $1,560
for a single car.
Yeah, for a single car and just my shift. But I do, I'm probably doing like 10 to 12 hours on duty.
So we can like average that down a little bit to like 2.5 probably. Assuming someone's doing like an 8-hour shift.
Yeah, probably. I'd say that's accurate. But in saying that, I also don't crash my car like at all.
That's just regular usage,
yeah,
right?
that is just normal wear and tear. I haven't had any major collisions whatsoever in any of the vehicles I've driven.
So 2.5 to like 5K then, assuming they
Yeah,
get their cars
I would say that's accurate. Ooh.
Go on, throat clearing man.
Well, I for one, I don't know what all I spent it on, but checking my statements here, I'm down about $9,000 in 2 days. So,
Are we talking about vehicle repairs? What are we?
yeah,
talking about here?
I ain't sure what I spent it on. I probably got to.
Cornwood, the prices only went up yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, even that today I paid for a repair that was $850. So the problem I see the most is there's just such a fluctuation that there's nothing set currently in.
Well, it's supply
how
and demand,
much,
right? Depending on how much demand for vehicle repairs, the price of parts will go up, right? So that's how it works.
If you do end up taking the Mosley's deal, they keep track of all of the repairs that are done, and will kind of generate a report for you. So then whatever finance person will be able to get a lot of good data on that, how much things are costing.
Interesting.
Well, fuck. It sounds like, I mean, how many cops would you say are on the force right now as you guys are rebuilding and whatnot?
Roughly 40.
45,
so
roughly.
40 times, we'll take like an average like 4K. How much is that?
A lot.
They
That's
don't
a lot.
all work every day, right? But
Okay. So it'll be like 30.
let's say we go through 20 repairs in a day. So you're looking at 50,000 a day on repairs alone.
Gee.
20 times 4,000 is what you wanted to do?
No, 2,500.
Well, I did 4,000. Just assuming that you guys are crashing sometimes. Not that you guys are terrible drivers. I wouldn't fucking know because I haven't run from you guys. It's almost $100,000.
80,000 a day. Yep.
I mean, you guys
that's a
are
lot of
doing a
fucking money.
service, right? You shouldn't be paying to protect the people and do your jobs. An allocation should definitely be made for you guys.
Yeah, you guys should be able to buy houses and shit, man. I mean, that's what I
Yeah.
want to do. Which, by the way, I will be bringing down the price of houses probably.
Bring it down, you said?
Yep.
Oh, perfect.
Bit excessive. Look, I feel like the source of this problem is definitely the source of those parts. So I will do some investigation on my own and see like why the prices went up and if there's anything we can do prior to a bureaucracy being finally established. If there's anything we can do to get those prices down, but we'll see. I don't know. But yeah, if we can at least partially cover the repair cost of your guys' shit for sure. Be like a monthly stipend or some shit. Maybe allow a certain amount of money per officer per month. But so once again, someone in the PD is gonna have to keep track of that shit, right? Because we can't. We're just gonna give you guys the money, right?
We could absolutely take.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that won't be a problem. We already
Would it be a
have.
good idea to start keeping book now?
No, we've already done that. So the first budget we got, we made paperwork. There's a PD budget report of every single transaction, who did it, what it went for. So if the mayor's office comes to us, we hand them the paper trail and they can see all of it.
All right, good. That's perfect. If you guys have that shit ready, then it'll be a lot easier to get that shit to the council.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Any other questions? Mr. McNulty.
Halo 2 or Halo 3?
Halo 2.
Whoa.
Yep. Does anything really compare to dual wielding those SMGs for the first time?
Carry on.
3 was good though too. Not that I play video games; they're for nerds.
Eric's got his hand up.
Eric has a
please,
question.
sir.
What's your stance on the security and privacy situation in the workplace and out there in public in the city? You know, there's like cameras in bathrooms and locker rooms. I'm not saying that specifically here. It might be, probably not. Hypothetically, if it was, what's your stance on that?
Are there cameras in bathrooms right now? Have you guys experienced any hidden cameras?
No,
Korea actually has a huge industry for this kind of thing.
I don't think they're hidden.
There are people that can be hired to investigate your homes for secret cameras and shit.
Definitely not hidden.
They put that shit in fucking shampoo bottles and stuff.
The fuck?
But where are you seeing these cameras at?
Just
there's one in
on
that
the
corner.
wall. And
I mean, that's normal.
Yeah.
Wait, Barrick, are they in the locker room?
Yeah, they're in the locker room.
Which one of you guys is putting cameras in the locker room?
Disregard the cameras in the locker rooms. Thank
That
you.
sounds like something
Cordwood?
that you need to take up with your
Disregard.
contractor.
10-3. Next question.
What in the women's locker room as well?
10-3.
Unacceptable. We are gonna find this fucking pervert. We are going to charge them to the full extent of the law. I mean, you guys are. I encourage it though, because I actually have no power, but I am very against this.
Yeah.
Fuck. Shit.
All right.
Hell yeah.
I have a question.
Yes, sir, Mr. Cornwood in the back.
What are you gonna do if you lose the election?
I will probably get a job. I was an astrophysicist before I came to Los Santos from Liberty City. So, I mean, if there's anything for a smart guy, maybe I'll become a cop. You guys do face tattoos?
Was this before the the bus or after the bus?
Before.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm 54, guys.
Oh,
I'm an old man.
You look great.
Yeah, I have some Botox, some plastic surgery.
Hey, you're older than me.
It doesn't show.
Well, yeah, I hope not. I injected basically what is botulism again? It's like fucking
Botulism
rotting.
is botulism got to do with bacteria growth
fuck with
inside
him real
of
quick.
cans.
Yeah, I've got that in my body. I better have gotten
You've
my money's
got
worth.
botulism.
No, yeah, that's what Botox is. It's botulism. You know that?
No, it didn't.
No, I had no
That's not
idea.
Yeah, it's literally botulism.
That's interesting. Maybe you
Yeah.
are an astrophysicist.
I know facts and tidbits.
What does
Does that make you an
have to do with Botox?
astrophysicist?
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
sometimes. Hey, who's the lady in the back?
What did you just do?
That is Chastity Marie.
Yeah,
She's a
for
receptionist here.
Oh, hello, ma'am. I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time. I know you got a lot of shit to do. Speaking of security, kind of in the same vein of the camera shit, I did speak with so I guess Lang Buddha's operating a sanitation union. They're pretty big. Apparently, he's got about 30 people right now, and evidently, they're having a big problem with people like impersonating members of the union to like get people to basically pay protection money. And I figured I should bring that to your guys' attention. I don't know. I know you guys have your hands full, so I can't really say, hey, go patrol sanitation, see if there's anyone who like you don't even have a way to identify actual union members right now, which is something that we're going to work on. But it's just another point of crime interest, I suppose. People extorting people.
It's actually good to know, though.
Yeah.
Any other questions before I cede the floor? Nope. Okay.
I do. I
oh,
do.
go on.
Do you believe, and your years of experience, that warm cereal is acceptable?
Nope.
Oh God.
But what the milk would have to be warm. That's gross. Do you think the ocean's a soup?
Thank you for your time, future potential mayor.
Thank you. Yeah,
You're
thank
welcome.
you.
You're welcome.
Thank
It
you.
is a soup, by the way, guys. Excuse me.
Okay.
Oh,
The more you know.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions or whatnot, I will be in the yellow pages, and I am more than willing to answer any of your
I
questions.
think I have to disagree. For me, it has to be warm or,
all right.
or hot.
For this
like a
meeting,
stew.
all right?
God.
Y'all want to talk about it? We'll talk about it after the meeting. Anybody got anything else they need to bring up here right now in front of everyone?
I did want to mention something right quick.
All right, come on up.
The damn spitballs here. Who the hell put that there? Pay attention to the meeting. Okay. So listen, we talked about them damn nanobot repair kits that we saw with old where's Slacks? With we saw the nanobot repair kits with Mickey, what the shit his name is, I don't remember. Apparently,
Sinclair.
Yeah, Sinclair, that's right. With Mickey Sinclair, apparently those nanobot repair kits are really, really damn bad for our engines. Like really damn bad. I took a car to the to Mosley's today, and they said there's permanent damage done to the vehicle. And while we were aware there was going to be some permanent damage done, it's fairly significant. You know, we have probably multiple vehicles that are in the. They said it's probably running about mid 80s. You know, mid to high 80s range of efficiency. And it's that's pretty damn bad. So just be careful when you're using those repair kits. I don't know if, hell, I'm going to be honest. I don't even know if we should be using them now, but that's not my decision, or it's neither here nor there, but just keep that in mind. So that's all I got, Cap.
All right. Those repair kits, I mean, you use them at as you need. They're not meant to just touch up a window. If you need to touch something up, take it down to Mosley's, get them to touch up the areas that need be. We did talk to them today as well. They still have no importers for actual axle replacements. They have all the touch-up parts, but they don't have replacement parts yet. They can't rebuild the engines yet. So I guess we'll see. We'll see in time. Hopefully they got some sort of way to solve this, and as we find out, we'll let you all know.
Woo!
Anybody got anything else?
I got something to bring up in part of an ongoing investigation, but
okay, we'll wait till.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of here.
Perfect.
Thank you so much for having us.
All right.
guys.
oh boy,
Yeah, that was sick.
Thank you for
I
being
got
here.
you guys.
Appreciate it.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
I'll head out as well. Thank y'all.
Thank
Everyone
you.
happy?
Thank you. I'm best looking.
Take care.
Hey, you too, Cap.
You got a question, or you got something you want to announce?
no, so I have to announce that everybody sort of has to keep an eye on a monitor.
Come on up.
Although two things after looking on Twitter, I guess earlier. Should I shout up here? Have we fixed the windows nice and thick? And or can everybody outside
Forward.
still hear me shouting?
While you were suspended, were you able to hear through the windows? They fix those cracks.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they fixed it or not yet. I went and I tried to listen in. I mean, not try to listen in, but I tried to test the integrity of that wall to see if the building designers came in and
Was it feeling soundproof?
If it did the second time, that first time I could, I put my ear real damn close and I could hear. So
okay, perfect. All right. Active patrolling. You guys know where Tangerine and Mirror Park Boulevard is? It's up there, kind of close to the casino. I've been trying to find out where the MCs are operating here in Los Santos. The Lost are operating outside, excuse me, of a compound on Tangerine and Mirror Park Boulevard. That's confirmed by one of their members. So, might see an increased activity going on around that area. It's something to monitor. Another thing I noticed about a political campaign, Mr. Ramaswamy. I don't know if anybody's seen the video about him pretty much watching a stabbing take place by his manager. Did anybody?
Yeah, we're gonna have a trial on that on Monday.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's being monitored? All right, perfect. Just need to bring that up. All right.
Charges on Monday. So actually, I can piggyback on that a little bit. So as you all know, we don't have a district attorney's office, right? So anytime you need help when it comes to any court cases, trials, I got a lawyer hired myself from DOJ's pool. So you're gonna find yourself a lawyer, sign them an NDA or some sort of get them on salary to where they're an attorney and it's attorney-client privilege, and they can try to work a case with us. And anything involved in that case can be just for that incident, and they can help prosecute in court. So if you have a hard time trying to prosecute somebody, you don't have much of law experience, you can have somebody from the DOJ help you out with that case and your trial. So any questions about that?
Nope.
Who did you hire? What was their name?
Oliver Hall.
Competent?
Very competent. Very sharp. I tested him. So I took him down to the station. We had an interview, asked a bunch of questions. Very sharp. I showed him the case. He got everything right away. I had him even listen on the interrogation, and he was also providing questions for us to ask and things he wanted to get so he can help out with the case. So having a prosecutor with you when you're coming close to pushing the charges is very vital, so they can understand everything what's happening before it makes its way to the docket.
Beautiful.
I've also noticed people just mentioning about parts being apparently skyrocketing for repair, so that might be something else that has already happened again. They're saying on Fodder, be very careful driving around today. Part prices have skyrocketed.
It's fixed. We literally bug reported this yesterday. It's fixed.
Oof. All right. Well, that's all I have, Turner.
All right. All right. We got nothing else? Oh, what, y'all right?
Oh, actually, I have some.
I want to say I went ahead and just checked the perimeter. Apparently, whatever padding or whatever they put in the damn building is seems to have worn away. So it's yeah, you can hear outside the meeting room pretty easily.
All right. Let's get that looking at.
I think Mr. Thoroughbred should. Oh, sorry.
Just something simple and quick. Anybody working 31 Bravos or regularly going to 31 Bravos, if you find any sort of things with them, if you could speak with me about them, I am currently working on figuring out ways that we can kind of suss those out so we don't, find sort of means, or not means, but prongs, I guess would be the best way to describe it, to be able to find people guilty on those 31 Bravos. Various different pieces of evidence. So if you guys are working them regularly and you have any information that you find regularly with them, if you could contact me about it and see if we can work on piecing some things together with those. And that's all I got.
Good deal.
I had one thing I want to bring up super quick. That's okay, Cap.
All right. Last thing. No more after that.
It's just I might be stepping a little bit out of my rank, but I know people get super excited about, you know, a 37's popping off, and it's a nice new thing everyone go look at. But there were 6 people responding to that while there were multiple stabbings going on at Senior Buns. It was me and one other unit left with that. I understand everybody is excited about that, but please, for the love of God, you know, realize that we are still down bad.